Okay, so now we're doing this video. Okay, so do I regret summoning on Xiao after, being one of the first people to literally ever summon on Xiao? I think it was like day one, I summoned for him, and then I didn't get him, and I lost 50-50. But then we came back, and I got him. But yeah, Xiao, had him on my account for a while. Yeah, his talent levels are low. But that's because he's never gotten a true team. Oh, I probably need to take Bennett off. He's never gotten a true team that I ever felt like was just overpowering until I tried him on this team. This team has made my Xiao so much more fun to play compared to what he used to be, where it was, sort of hard to get his energy and stuff. Like, this is truly like an amazing team for Xiao. Fiorina has no energy problems because it's my build. And my build has a good energy recharge along with a insane weapon for that energy recharge, regenerating 12 of her energy. Yeah. So overall, she, Fiorina on this team, yeah, she's solo Hydro, but she gets the job done easily.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Not to mention, Farazan also runs this bow, which I could increase power by because this constellation, which constellation is it? This constellation. Not constellation, passive, yeah. So we could get even more power out of her. But I've never felt like my Xiao was super strong until I tried him with Sinyun. She just really changed him, right? I've got her signature weapon. I do not have Xiao's signature weapon. He's just on Staff of Homa, right? I do, and he's also C0, right? This is really, really... like, it's completely changed my view on Xiao. Because his previous teams that I would run, right? Because I never had C6 Farazan. That's also a thing, right? There's Xiao wants a very specific team. More so just a team that looks like this eventually, right? And then you can add whoever you want here, but personally, it's gonna be Fiorina. Fiorina will be the best for this 4th slot, but you can also add Bennett, right? As long as you've got the energy recharge to run that character, you'll be fine, right? Xiao's always been a sort of character that I just never cared to build because he wasn't fun, right? Like his best team used to be, this sort of team where it was like, before Farazan got released and even after she got released, it was sort of just a build like this. Yeah, the difference between this build and then another build, that's when I was playing Xiao. Like, I actually don't know who I would put. Like, maybe Sucrose for energy. Yeah, this is how it would look because you would need Sucrose for energy. So this is how a normal Xiao team would have looked, right? Sucrose for energy, Bennett for, just here to buff his attack, and then Zhongli to protect him because we need a healer beyond Bennett because Bennett is a ring and Xiao oftentimes knocks back opponents and it can be an issue, right? Staying in Bennett's ring with Xiao is a very hard thing to do. Like, I'm not most experienced with Xiao. Sure, you can master it, right? But it is still a hard thing to do, and it's bad, right?
I can smell the failure!
It's just, like, one of the things. Like, I would say Hu Tao jump canceling infinitely easier than managing to stay in Bennett's ring every single time, right? Because it's honestly luck dependent, too. You have to make sure that the enemies don't get knocked out of Bennett's ring so far that it's basically impossible for you to stay in Bennett's ring, right? But this team is such a, put together mess that somehow works. Whereas, just as simple as adding Farazan, now that we do have Farazan, and I don't even think C0 Farazan is that huge for Xiao. She definitely does help him because there is a 30% anima res decrease, which is really good. And then, Sinyun and then Fiorina, right? This is just such a huge team for Xiao. It feels like Xiao has a very cohesive and good team.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
No matter what order I use these 3 characters in, I legitimately feel like it doesn't matter. Like, Fiorina, I would say first, obviously, but it doesn't matter. I think I use Xiao in the first, 3 stages of Abyss currently. I didn't use them against floor 12. I don't remember why I wouldn't have. This Abyss is just kind of not good to showcase Xiao in anyways because of the abyssal effect. Let me see. Blessing. Yeah. See, a plunge damage increased by 20%, maximum of 3 stacks. Yeah, it's not good to see that, right?
Oh no, this can't be.
It's not good to have that active and say, oh yeah, Xiao is pretty good. No, I'm not basing this off of his performance in Abyss now. I know because he used to be good in Abyss already before Sinyun. And now Sinyun has added Fiorina to his team and added a huge damage buff to his team, which is an insanely, like, crazy amount of damage, right? Xiao is hitting like multiple 120,000s. I'm not running him on a, you know, great set. So overall, the answer just has to be no. It's just, this is a really good character. But obviously you may not have, you know, these characters, right? You know, Farazan C6 is definitely a huge power increase. I think I did the video and Sinyun came out as stronger at C0 than Farazan C6, which is really good. Just as a comparison, right? A lot of people were like, just use them together, and that wasn't necessarily the point of the video. And also, it shows that you didn't get to the end of the video because, well, I ended up using them together, so yeah, it shows that. But Sinyun, not only will you add a buff damage that is equivalent to Farazan C6, but you'll also add Fiorina to the team, which will do off-field damage, right? So I think that's infinitely, like, her pull value with a Xiao main, with someone who really likes Xiao, really nice. Or maybe you already have her, right? There are a couple new players that sadly fell into the idea of summoning for her, and as a new player, this is probably like the worst character. Do I think Shinha's pretty bad also? But then again, Shinha has literally any cryo DPS. But how many cryo DPSs is that? Because, I mean, Risley, he's there, you're right, but he's probably the worst out of the 3. I would say Ganyu and Ayaka are better at C0 than Risley. So, I don't know.
See, I didn't know I came here to be disrespected.
You do have 3 cryo DPSs that are really good. With, you know, Shinha and also a 4-star that you can use at least. But with Sinyun, you need Xiao, Diluc, Hu Tao, Ito. I was going to do a video on Melt Ayaka, but I have sort of gotten distracted from that. So, yeah, overall, I think I'm just going to say that also, yeah, the gaming video is not progressing very, very much. Yeah, he looks really fun to play, but man, I do not feel like playing this game more than I need to at this point. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Overall, Xiao's just a great character. I have no regrets in summoning for him. This team, I'm probably gonna use it whenever I see like a huge multi-enemy Abyss, because that's where Xiao can absolutely dominate, and I am really excited to see how that can go. So yeah, overall, this team is amazing, and that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.